It can be challenging for an actor to shed their persona when they are so successful at horrifying audiences. Due to their exceptional talent for creating a terrifying atmosphere, certain actors find themselves typecast in these roles as the horror movie antagonist. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to never miss an update from us. In this video, we're going to look at some of the actors who are typecast as horror villains. These actors were so adept at portraying well-known horror film villains like Dracula and Jason Voorhees that they made a career out of terrifying audiences. Number 5. Kane Hodder. Kane Hodder is probably unknown to the average person. But if you cover his face with a vintage hockey mask, he might seem more familiar. Hodder, a professional stuntman best known for portraying Jason Voorhees in 4 Friday the 13th films, has a towering build. From Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood through the dystopian Jason X, he portrayed Jason. While Hodder was substituted for Freddy vs. Jason, he once again put on the proverbial mask by performing the motion capture for Jason in Friday the 13th, The Game. As part of his ongoing tradition of portraying lanky and deformed serial killers, Hodder also plays Victor Crowley in the Hatchet series. Number 4. Tony Todd. Tony Todd discovered a comfortable life as a character actor after attending the Eugene O'Neill Institute. Although he's been in a lot of other films besides horror ones, his role as the Candyman is probably his most well-known one. By portraying the title role in all 4 Candyman movies, Todd rose to the status of the franchise's face. In the Final Destination series, Todd portrays William Bloodworth, a popularly spooky character who works as a funeral home director. He not only appears in 3 of the 5 movies, but screenwriter Glenn Morgan originally intended for him to play that role. Evidently, the actor's distinctive deep tones were sought after. He gave that mortician and other scary characters serious gravitas. Number 3. Doug Bradley. Doug Bradley is one of the most recognizable horror movie mainstays, despite the fact that it might be difficult to recognize him without pins in his face. He achieved fame by playing Pinhead in the illustrious Hellraiser series by Clive Barker. For the 9th Hellraiser movie, Stephen Smith Collins eventually took over the role he had played as Pinhead for the first 8. Bradley, however, has also acted in a lot of other horror films outside of that series. He provided the voice for many voice acting projects and made appearances in works like Clive Barker's Nightbreed and The Cottage. Bradley even has a strong connection to dark, gothic music due to his frequent collaborations with the black metal group Cradle of Filth. He has a real talent for creating eerie characters. Number 2. Tobin Bell. Prior to 2004, Tobin Bell primarily played supporting roles in acclaimed films. He portrayed a parole officer in Goodfellas and a waiter in Tootsie, for instance. But in 2004, when he played Jigsaw in Saw, his life underwent a permanent change. The horror genre's hottest names all of a sudden included Bell. He quickly became known as a horror actor because of his roles in 8 of the 9 Saw movies. As a result, he has appeared in many direct-to-video horror movies. Bell has made it clear that he wants to play lighter roles, though he might remain firmly in the genre for a while due to his leading role in one of the biggest horror franchises of the 21st century. Now, before we reveal our top pick, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up and share it with your friends as well. That said, let's continue. Number 1. Boris Karloff. For the majority of the 1930s, William Pratt, better known by his stage name Boris Karloff, was a horror legend. He portrayed the creature in The Enduring Frankenstein, which is where it all began. His shambling performance contributed to the monster's representation in a lot of popular culture. Later roles for Karloff included John Gray in The Body Snatcher, the de Bergman twins in The Black Room, and Imhotep in The Mummy. And that's just a few of the roles. Karloff played many mad scientists during the 1940s when he was still being cast in spooky roles. By portraying Baron Frankenstein, the actor even had the opportunity to complete a circle. So these were a few of the horror film antagonists that have come to represent the subgenre. Whether or not these actors were hiding behind a killer's mask, they made a name for themselves in cinema history. Comment down your favorite horror movie actor. If you found the video interesting, don't forget to leave a like and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.